to me. I wanna be Gm2. Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the MVP Vault. Tonight we're going back 26 years to the Charlotte Hockey League's Season 3 Championship Series, Game 2. The Blackhawks, of course, took Game 1 of the series by the score of 9-6. In that one, all the big names had big games. John DeRose, Bill Sullivan, Chris Zierman, and so forth. And although the Demons did lose the game, it didn't look like it was going to go that way at the beginning, as both rookie Rod Warner with the early save and Bill Sullivan with the monster slap shot from his own end really got the Demons off to a fantastic start. The Demons' strategy of shooting long distance seemed to be really effective. The Sullivan brothers combined for 3 goals from long distance, while the Schuler brothers had 2. And Bill Sullivan also had some offensive support from Gary Bayne and Zach Emerson. On the Hawks side of things, the shadowing strategy that they wanted to employ with Bill Sullivan seemed to have mixed success. Bill Sullivan still finished the game with a hat trick, and he also had many shots from long distance. So his average may have been down a bit, as he did come into the game averaging 4.5 goals per game, but perhaps still a little bit too much for Hawks fans to digest. Ultimately, although the final score was 9-6, it was the second period that did the Demons in. 5 goals by the Blackhawks put the Demons in too deep of a hole. 8 goals were scored by the Blackhawks forwards. So going into tonight's Game 2, the Demons are going to have to figure out a way to slow down those forwards. So if we take a look at the Demons' key to success for winning Game 2 and forcing that third game, they're going to have to try to find a way to keep Bill Sullivan shooting. They're going to need some more offensive zone time, and they're going to have to try to find a way to contain those Blackhawks forwards. On the Hawks side of things, if they're going to be successful, they need to control Bill Sullivan better, continue winning the dump and chase game, and because they have such a short roster, they're going to have to try to find a way to not get gassed. So that's it. That's the setup. It's the Blue Demons. It's the Blackhawks. It's Game 2. Coming to you next. Okay, and we're getting ready for the start of Game 2 now. As we see here, the starting lineups for the Demons and the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks have 4 players that have previously won the championship here in the Charlotte Hockey League. Big shot here by Bill Sullivan early on. While the Blue Demons have Gary Bayne as the sole previous winner of a championship in CHL history. This, of course, is the 3rd season of the Charlotte Hockey League, the 2nd one at the Harold Avenue Rec Center. Tonight's officials, you can see David Ogilvie is on the far right across from us. This is Tony Gallo here dropping the faceoff, and we have Chris Smith, and I think Kevin Massey is over there trying to help him run the score clock and keep track of the time. Bill Sullivan with another shot, long distance, from the same spot, that he scored the opening goal from last game. The Blue Demons here trying to stave off elimination, trailing in the series 1-0. They seem to find a little something when Jerry Sullivan went in the net, and you can see now he is back in the net here. Bill Sullivan with the move, but loses the handle on it. Delgado with it now. Gary Bayne on him hard, so he goes back to John DeRose. Bill Sullivan going against Chris Zierman. Back for Sullivan. No, Zierman keeping it away from him, and DeRose has it now. So far, here comes Arturo Cuevas. And it goes back for John DeRose. He sends it back down. Dump and chase, and Chris Zierman is there. Centers it all the way to the other side for Delgado, who takes a shot, and Arturo Cuevas close. Zierman close. But Jerry Sullivan right there. Delgado can't keep that in. He looks and sees DeRose. He's got Bill Sullivan on him. Spins back the other way on the slippery floor. Brings it up. Gets caught up in the beam or the legs of Ogilvie. And we'll have a face-off. As Arturo Cuevas comes for a line change. Matt Jacobson coming in for the Blackhawks. Playing forward with Chris Zierman as Joe Delgado has dropped back to defense with John DeRose. John DeRose switching over to the left. It's Bill Sullivan on the draw with Marco Rodriguez. Marco has it. Delgado takes it away, sends it all the way back down. Craig Schuler back on the floor now. Here's Chris Zierman getting bumped off of the ball by Schuler. Centering that, but John DeRose is there. Schuler up the wall. Delgado keeps it in. Trying to get past Schuler. Still trying to get past Schuler. Can't do it. Big shot by Bill Sullivan. Andre Mercado first to it in the corner, but out it comes. Jacobson across the other way. Schuler gets in front of that. The pass intended for Chris Zierman. There's Jacobson in the corner, going off the wall to get around Andre. He's got Bill Sullivan lurking right there, though, as Sullivan stick handles into traffic. Comes back out. Jacobson going back the other way for Zierman again. Shot. Sullivan with the save. And here's Craig Schuler. Delgado takes it off of him. Winds up, shoots. And it's winds up out of play. The Blackhawks intending to try to tighten up the coverage on Bill Sullivan. As we mentioned earlier, they were not really effective in their attempt to shadow Bill Sullivan. Shot by Bill Sullivan, right on. Delgado gets the rebound, tries to send up. Nope, Emerson gets a piece of that. Kept in by Sullivan. Another shot by Emerson, thought he had it. Jumped in the air, celebrated, but he did not. And Zierman sends it down, and it looks like we'll have an offside call here by David Ogilvy. Face off now. Zierman against Emerson. DeRose with it under control, going behind his own net, checks his options, goes up along the wall for Jacobson. But it's back the other way. Zierman ripping from the far side. Jacobson off the wall around a sliding Rod Warner. Zierman trying to throw it in front. Here comes Scott Schuler. Chipping it past Jacobson. Kept in by Delgado. In the race to the corner. Emerson there. Bill Sullivan. But DeRose gets it out. Scott Schuler with it now. Hits the red line, but DeRose takes it away. Going back up long. Stopped by Sullivan's shot. Right on. Another shot attempt. That's blocked. Another shot, and that was blocked. Here's Zierman going up against Rod Warner. Zierman with a nice move past Warner. In front for Jacobson. Score! Wow, what a play by Chris Zierman. The Blackhawks go up 1-0, taking the lead early on here. Zierman with a nice chip past Warner off the wall. Jacobson all by himself, kind of, sort of, has to stick down for the target. Kind of just deflected a beautiful pass by Zierman into the net. And Jacobson was his third goal of this championship series. 2 in the first game, 1 here, and the Blackhawks go up 1-0, taking the early lead over the Blue Demons. Back to the action now. Face off here. Dan Delgado comes in for the Blackhawks. Looks like he's going to be playing forward. Doesn't normally do that. Emerson steps up, takes it away, sends it back down. Here's John DeRose. Up along the wall for Zierman, but Emerson is there to intercept. Bill Sullivan with it now. DeRose steps up to block the shot, but it got through. Looks like Molinari got a piece of that. Rod Warner keeps it in. Joe Delgado with it. Goes long. Leading pass for Chris Zierman. Instant shot. Handled by Sullivan. Here's Gary Bayne with it now. Makes the move past Delgado. Walks in towards the net. Centers it. Shot. Does not get through. Zierman in. Takes a shot. Again, another shot. Sullivan strong early. Bill Sullivan with the ripper. That one seems to have gone wide. John DeRose with it. Long the other way for Delgado, who gets around the D. Goes 5-hole. Rebound out to Zierman. Shot. Dan Delgado score! Wow, what a play.
Joe Delgado got around the defense and tried to go between the wickets, but Jerry Sullivan made that save. Then it came right back out to Zierman while Sullivan was down. Sullivan sprang up, made the next save, but the rebound came out to Dan Delgado playing forward. Boom, just like that. The Hawks are up 2-0 as you see a frustrated Jerry Sullivan, who's playing sharp early on, throwing the ball in frustration. And the Demons now down 2-0. The Blackhawks getting goals early on. Big shot here by DeRose. That one's blocked. Shot attempt by Bill Sullivan. That one's blocked. DeRose back into the corner the other way. And it looks like we've had some technical issues here back in 1994. Looks like we missed a goal here by Scott Schuler. So the Demons are now within a goal. 2-1. Wait a second. But Cuevas back to the point here. John DeRose. Shot, score! Nice pass by Arturo Cuevas. Restores the 2-goal lead for the Blackhawks. As you see here, Cuevas getting here first. He definitely has some energy. Goes back to the point wisely for John DeRose. It's a perfect pass. DeRose even had some time to set up the shot, and it went straight in. John DeRose getting on the scoreboard. And the Blackhawks up 3-1. Scott Schuler now moving up to face-off. Emerson with it now. Both teams should be a little tired. They just played game 1 not that long ago here this evening. Arturo Cuevas right there on Bill Sullivan. Looks like the shadowing strategy is being taken more to heart this time around, as Bill Sullivan really was alone a lot in the last game. He did have 3 goals. He had probably 15 shots perhaps. Now it looks like maybe they'll actually keep a player close to Bill Sullivan. What will that mean? We don't know, but we will find out. Here's Chris Zierman as Emerson goes down trying to block the pass. Sullivan has that. Jerry Sullivan throws it back out to his brother Bill, and he goes back long the other way, right on the stick of Marco, who shoots it wide. Then he pursues John DeRose, who sends it down, but out it goes into the crowd. Souvenir. Bill Sullivan on the draw against Joe Delgado. Scott Schuler, shot blocked. Matt Jacobson with it now. Makes a move, goes into the corner, centers. Jerry Sullivan has it and immediately whisks it back out to his brother Bill. Winds up for the shot. That goes wide. Dan Delgado on top of Marco. Here's John DeRose with it. Clearing it all the way down. Remember, there's no icing calls here. Delgado with it to Jacobson. Score! Wow, the Blue Demons suddenly down by 3 goals here as John DeRose sent the ball up. Joe Delgado got there, and Jacobson was all alone for the empty net. Wasted no time in ripping that slap shot into the empty net. Blue Demons trying to create more offense. Had almost nobody back. It was only Andre Mercado. So Joe Delgado jumped up from his defensive position and ran down the pass, the leading pass from John DeRose. Before the Demons could recover, he got the pass through to Matt Jacobson. Here's Bill Sullivan. That shot is blocked. And John DeRose sends it all the way back down. As Jerry Sullivan comes out of the net to play this. He's getting much more aggressive now. Here's Marco trying the backhand wraparound, but Joe Molinari staying strong for the Blackhawks, who lead this one 4-1. Bill Sullivan looking for an option as the play has slowed down a little bit. Nice pass. Big shot. Dan Delgado breakaway shoots. Sullivan with the save. It comes back out now for Bill Sullivan. He winds up, taken out by Dan Delgado. Now Joe Delgado cutting into the middle. No, stopped by Craig Schuler. Wow, feverish play as Schuler goes after another Delgado. Here's Bill Sullivan, winds up off of John DeRose. That one's blocked and sent back into the blue zone. Suddenly, the action heating up here. Into the corner it goes. Jerry Sullivan sending it back out to his brother. Bill Sullivan making the move. DeRose there. Bill Sullivan fights it through and scores! Bill Sullivan on the scoreboard with a goal. Big play for a big goal here by the Blue Demons. Wow. You saw Bill Sullivan lined up against John DeRose. He kind of did a toe drag. DeRose was there, but Bill Sullivan then powered through. As you can see, just the force of Bill Sullivan, and then got the shot through low side past Joe Molinari. That's a big goal here, as the Blue Demons don't want to fall down like they did in the last game, where they basically had a close game, and then the 5-goal explosion by the Blackhawks in the second period really hurt the Blue Demons. This time, they were in danger of that exact scenario, but that goal here puts them back into it, just 2 shots away, as the Blackhawks are going to have to fight their way into keeping this lead. Scott Schuler in front for Jacobson. He misses the net. Chris Zimmerman will try again. Trying to get around Scott Schuler. Can't. Jerry Sullivan back out to his brother Bill. Going the other way for Craig. He centers, but Joe Delgado comes back in time. Here's Jacobson. Too far ahead for him, it looks like, as Rod Warner is here. Rod Warner in the corner. Goes the other way. Chris Zimmerman gets there. Back around now for Jacobson. Shot. Save. Jerry Sullivan. Wow. Jerry Sullivan, he's given up 4 goals, but I got to tell you, he's really come up with some big saves here. Here's a great example. Jacobson had some time. He got around the stick. Then when he went to fire at the 5-hole, Jerry Sullivan recovered with the stick and then scooped up the rebound. And we have a stoppage. Wow. Meanwhile, back the other way, Marco, big shot. Blocked, and in came Dan Delgado, normally a defenseman, and you can see on this breakaway here, he sure looked like it. Jerry Sullivan got big and tall and then made the save. The rebound came all the way back out to his brother Bill, which is exactly what Jerry would have wanted. And as Bill looked up, tried to figure out what he was going to do, Joe Delgado there, just before he could do it, Dan Delgado came in like a heat-seeking missile, and that was the end of that play. Then Joe Delgado tried to walk this in and chip it to the middle for his own breakaway, but Craig Schuler with that big left foot put an end to that. No breakaway for you. Face off now. Bill Sullivan going back. Scott Schuler. Chris Zimmerman comes in, trying to get around Scott Schuler. Can't do it. He kicks it and winds up somehow nicking Rod Warner in the face. Rod didn't like that too much. Bill Sullivan trying to get around John DeRose, and there you see the reach of John DeRose. Boy, against just about any other player, Bill Sullivan probably would have had that breakaway. But John DeRose always with just a little bit more length when he needs it. Going back the other way. And here's Matt Jacobson in the corner for Joe Delgado. He's looking. 2 guys in front for the Blackhawks. 1 guy back, John DeRose. Chris Zimmerman battling. Rebound. Jacobson back again for Zimmerman. And that's it. Wow, the net came off. And it looks like whoever's down on the ground there probably inadvertently blocked that last attempt by Zimmerman. Here's Gary Bayne here with a burst of speed and energy. Joe Delgado walking in, but he's got Bill Sullivan on him. Pulls up short. Tries to make a move along the wall. Here's Arturo Cuevas to help. That's the shadowing play that you were looking for. Arturo Cuevas battling, rips the shot, and comes in and gets his rebound. Good action here by Cuevas. Zimmerman against Bayne. Zimmerman hits Bayne off the wall. I'm sorry, off the ball is what I meant to say. Delgado with it now as Arturo getting shoved around by multiple demons. Shot blocked by Gary Bayne. Big play. DeRose with another shot. That one's blocked. Bill Sullivan trying to get it back out. Zimmerman to DeRose. Bayne there to break that up. Cuevas in the corner against Scott Schuler, and now Schuler holding his lip. Looks like he's the 3rd demon here at least to get clipped in the face somehow. Of course, Bill Sullivan missed a good chunk of the second period, and that's a goal! Wow, Bill Sullivan, our cameraman didn't get it, but it looks to me that this ball came up from Emerson to Bill Sullivan, who took the shot, and it must have trickled past Joe Molinari because there was a late reaction by everyone, including Bill. He couldn't see it. Gary Bayne saw it first, raised his arms. Bill Sullivan said, "Okay, I'll celebrate with you." And the Demons fighting their way back, down by just a goal here, trying to force a Game 3, which by the way, would be played today, this evening here in 1994. 3 games in one night. The longer these games go, the more you think it has to tilt towards the advantage of the Demons, who have more players. Just 2 players for the on the bench for the Blackhawks here. And it looks like they might even be starting to tire out now. Joe Delgado for Dan Delgado. Doesn't work out. Marco getting the Dan Delgado hip action there. In front for Gary Bayne. That one goes wide. Here's Dan Delgado with it. Trying to get it to Joe. Emerson keeps it in. Emerson keeps it in again. DeRose and Marco Rodriguez working on that. Big shift here for this line of Bayne and Marco. Joe Delgado with it. Makes the move, but here comes Gary Bayne back. That's a really effective line here for the Blue Demons. Shot. That one's blocked. And then Sullivan came out before Joe Delgado could get the rebound. A lot of speed here on this line for the Blue Demons. We've got Emerson, Bayne, and Marco. As Andre takes that away, DeRose goes back along the wall, and Delgado's going to get here first. He's got it in the corner against Craig Schuler, who just shoves him down. And it looks like we've got a call. Referee Dave Ogilvie finding that to be a penalty. It's tough to really see exactly what happened, but it looks like a shove of sorts. Not a cross-check, but a shove, and Joe Delgado went down, and Schuler doesn't like the call, but Ogilvie's sticking with it. So it's a power play now for the Blackhawks. Delgado with it. Back to the point. DeRose rips it. In front for Zimmerman. Big save, and the rebound scooped out of the air by Jerry Sullivan. As Chris Zimmerman wanted a shot at that rebound. Remember, he's been pretty good today at knocking some balls out of the air. This would have been a great opportunity. There's the first shot and save.
And then before Chris Zimmerman could get his stick on it,
Jerry Sullivan with that big swipe out of the air in the glove, and Chris Zimmerman acknowledging with the tap on the goalie pads of Jerry Sullivan. That was a nice play. The power play, meanwhile, continues. Another save by Jerry Sullivan. In front for Zimmerman. Joe Delgado with it. Trying to get the shot. Can't. Emerson working hard. Zimmerman just misses the low corner. Joe Delgado on the other side. In the corner. Looking around. Goes back to the point. No. In front now for Zimmerman. Jerry Sullivan keeping it away. Dan Delgado with a shot. That gets through. Then a shot by Joe Delgado. Saved by Sullivan. Bill Sullivan with it now. Wristing it. Getting it out. And here's Dan Delgado as the power play continues. Very effective power play. Well, maybe not in terms of production, but certainly in terms of threats and possession. As Jerry Sullivan knocks that one back out. The Hawks touch up. Long shot by Chris Zimmerman. That one goes wide. Joe Delgado with it here, and Bill Sullivan on him. The battle along the wall and in front of the net. Bill Sullivan with it now. Joe Delgado back checking to keep it away from him. Sullivan and Delgado. Delgado reaches in, takes it away. Sullivan reaches in and takes it back. Neither player has it now. The shot, the miss, and Jerry Sullivan again pushing it back out for a player. It's a pretty effective breakout for the Demons as Jerry Sullivan in goal. Dan Delgado with a shot right on. Jerry Sullivan with that save. And John DeRose will start it up all over again. Goes up along the wall, but here comes Greg Schuler out of the penalty box. In control, centers it. Joe Molinari swallows up the centering pass. And you can see it looks like the Blackhawks are starting to tire a little bit. Everybody's starting to play back in their own end more. Chris Zimmerman with another long shot. Saved by Jerry Sullivan. Jacobson on the rebound, just missing. Zimmerman with another shot. DeRose with a shot. Jacobson working on Craig Schuler, who knows how to separate a player from the ball, it looks like. Craig Schuler, one of the talented rookies. And what's this? Marco walking in alone, backhand. It's going over in, and Delgado gets his stick on it just before it crosses the line, it looks like. Jacobson going back the other way. Zierman in front. Jerry Sullivan reaches out with the save. In the corner now. Again, the action heats up. Warner and Schuler working on Jacobson. Zierman getting shoved. And Delgado getting back just before Marco could get another shot at that partial breakaway. Schuler with it now. Bringing it up. Good pass there for Andre. And back into the Demon zone it goes. Rod Warner with it. Sending it. Delgado has it. Sends it up for Matt Jacobson as we see how much time is left here in the second period. Marco, it's in his feet. Can't get the shot. Backhands it in front. It's there for Gary Bayne. Knocked out by Jacobson. Zierman trying to get through for the breakaway. Couldn't get past Rod Warner. Bayne starting it in all over again, and it'll be offside. Wow, the Demons are all over it. Great action here. Here's Marco running in, getting past Delgado, who apparently didn't see the ball. And it came out perfectly for Marco. He's in here on the partial breakaway. Makes the move with the backhand. Molinari with that save. And the ball looks like it was about to go in, but Delgado got it on the bounce. Here's John DeRose as the final seconds of the period tick down. Looks like he's content to just run out the clock. And here we are now in the third period. Bill Sullivan, instant shot off the faceoff. Gary Bayne here first. Centers it. Goes back out. Zierman with a burst of energy. Sends it back to the point. Delgado with it, but that's blocked. Emerson. But Joe Molinari there. Then Delgado trying to get it back out. Joe Delgado trying to cut to the middle. Couldn't quite do it. As the Blackhawks kind of hanging on here. Definitely seem to be a little bit gassed with just those two extra players compared to the two full lines for the Demons. Gary Bayne with it. He takes a shot. Joe Delgado with Bill on him. Sends it back out. They'll start all over again. Here's Dan Delgado on Emerson. Shot. John DeRose going hard into the corner the other way for Zierman. The dump and chase strategy for the Blackhawks as Zierman shoots it wide and out. Zierman, nice face-off win, but Gary Bayne with that speed. John DeRose working hard on Bayne. In front for Joe Molinari. Here's Bill Sullivan. Big save by Molinari. Joe Delgado knocks it out of the air. Here comes Emerson, takes it away. Trying to center that. Dan Delgado gets it away from Bill Sullivan. And here's Dan Delgado. Centering for Zierman. It's in front for Jerry Sullivan. He grabs it, throws it to Bill. Passes in the middle for Gary Bayne. One more pass for Emerson. Nicest offensive play of the day. Both games for the Blue Demons. Wow. Very nice offensive setup. Face-off one, but out of the zone for the Blue Demons, who again have possession and get the shot. Joe Delgado with it. Content to just send it back out for Chris Zierman. And DeRose taking his time. Back over for Joe Delgado. Up for Arturo Cuevas. Schuler takes it away. Delgado throws it back in. Bill Sullivan coming all the way down to take that. He's got Arturo Cuevas on him. Cuevas goes down. Sullivan cutting, but can't get around his own player, and Cuevas back in there. Here's John DeRose picking up the loose change, throwing it towards the goal, but Scott Schuler gets here first. Gets it away from Cuevas. Here's Zierman with it now, all the way in his own end, trying that long shot. It's blocked by Scott Schuler. Here's his brother Craig on his backhand with Arturo Cuevas on him, and now runs into Delgado. Delgado with it, trying to center it. In front for Cuevas. DeRose keeps it in. Zierman with a shot. Shot by DeRose. Goal! Big play here. Wow, big play here by the Blackhawks as they increase their lead to 2 goals. Cuevas getting this one started off. The big shot and the big save there by Sullivan. The rebound came all the way back out. DeRose couldn't get the shot, but he was able to reach and keep the ball in the offensive zone. Then it somehow is going to wind up going off the back foot of Zierman. And DeRose, off-balance shot, Somehow, I think Jerry Sullivan just couldn't find it as he looks a little awkward there. Didn't even go down. I think he saw it a little bit late. Doesn't matter. It's John DeRose's second goal of the day. I believe his fourth goal of the series. And the Hawks are up 5-3. Rod Warner with a shot blocked by Joe Delgado. And into the corner they battle. Rod Warner coming out, winning that one. Here's Bill Sullivan. Back to the point. A little too far. Craig Schuler and Jerry Sullivan, they don't know what they're going to do. So Chris Zierman takes it. Walking in, trying to center it. Or maybe that was a pass to the point. Joe Delgado with it, looking back towards John DeRose. Goes long the other way for Arturo Cuevas. Dump and chase. That's what the Hawks want to do as Cuevas, in his attempt to center it, knocks the stick out of Craig Schuler's hands. Here's John DeRose walking the line, getting around Andre, centering that with his backhand. And wow, Bill Sullivan was able to get that away from John DeRose, who was able to recover, and Joe Molinari came out to help stop the threat. Meanwhile, Chris Zierman on the breakaway had Jerry Sullivan beat, couldn't finish it off with his backhand. Zierman still in control. Back to the point for Matt Jacobson. That's blocked, and the Demons are rolling. Here they come. Andre centers it. Nobody back there, but the pass missed, and Joe Delgado was able to recover. Here's Zierman with it now. Can't get it past that girder. And Joe Delgado back in his own end. He sees Matt Jacobson, goes hard off the wall, sends it all the way down. Jerry Sullivan plays it back out. Chris Zierman hoping it comes to him, and it does. Blocks, shots, then more blocks. Again by Zierman. Sullivan trying to get past Jacobson and Joe Delgado as John DeRose pleads from the bench, where he's finally taking a break, to not commit. Trying to protect the 2-goal lead are the Blackhawks. Bill Sullivan with a shot. That's blocked. John DeRose obviously a little worried. There's a lot of offense on the floor with Bill Sullivan here, and a little concerned about what he's seeing as the Demons fighting hard. Matt Jacobson and Cuevas. Good job tying up Bill Sullivan there as we now look at getting into the later stages of the game. Dan Delgado battling against Gary Bayne here, and he'll win that battle, sending it up and out. Chris Zierman, but that's Emerson coming out. Dan Delgado holding back Bill Sullivan. Big save there by Joe Molinari. And it comes back out. Chris Zierman on the breakaway backhand. Jerry Sullivan stacks the pads. Chris Zierman throwing it back in front all the way to the other side. Here's Matt Jacobson with it. Spots Joe Delgado. Can't get it in. The elbow to the head of Joe Delgado. Marco around and taken down by Dan Delgado. It looks like we'll have a call this time as Dan Delgado right here first hooking Bill Sullivan. And somehow Bill Sullivan is going to get this little chip shot off and kind of caught Joe Molinari a little awkward, off balance. But Molinari was there, and then it looks like he made another save on Marco Rodriguez. Meanwhile, here's Chris Zierman with the breakaway. Goes to his backhand, and you see the pad save there by Jerry Sullivan. Then Marco Rodriguez getting past Delgado with that inadvertent elbow to the chin. And he's in alone. He's about to make a move or something. When out of the blue, we've seen this before, folks. Here comes Dan Delgado. The old Dan Delgado takeout. Takes him down, and it's a penalty. We just have to see what the refs are going to call. As we remember, in the semifinal round, Dan Delgado using the same tactic against Chris Dunino, who had a breakaway until the DD takeout, DDT, was in effect. Dan Delgado took out Chris Dunino. There was a whistle, and there was a penalty shot. And as a result of that, there was a goal as Chris Dunino brought his team back late in the third period to tie up the score before the Blackhawks went on to win. We definitely have the penalty shot. Here's Marco. Walks in. Goes 5-hole. No, it's a big save by Joe Molinari. Wow. Marco taking a look and decided he was going to go low, but I guess the ball went a little higher, or no, it looks like Joe Molinari dropped the pads low enough and quick enough to prevent that low shot from getting past. Big save here by Joe Molinari, and the opportunity is gone for the Demons, at least momentarily. But Gary Bayne out there still fighting, sending it up along the wall. In the corner for Joe Delgado, going back the other way for Chris Zierman. He's got Jacobson, takes a shot, it goes high. Here's Jerry Sullivan. You know he's going to instantly look to find his brother or somebody. Dan Delgado keeps that in. Gary Bayne trying to get it out. And where is it? It looks like that's Gary Bayne with it. Back for Bill Sullivan. Turns around, Chris Zierman on him fast. Delgado keeping that away from Marco Rodriguez temporarily. He backhands it in. Scott Schuler centering for Gary Bayne. Big save by Joe Molinari. Wow, looks like Gary Bayne really thought he had that one. As John DeRose comes back onto the floor, he's seen enough. And he'll send it back into the zone the other way. There's Joe Delgado with it, sending it back down into the corner for Chris Zierman. He tries to center for Cuevas, but Emerson takes that away. Emerson bringing it up all the way to the other side. Going around the net. Emerson in full control here. Big play here as Delgado and DeRose eventually were able to exterminate that threat. As the clock ticks down here, John DeRose taking this draw right in front of the camera. DeRose against Bill Sullivan. Back out for Schuler. Couldn't keep it in. Rod Warner has it. Lots of time. He shoots. Chris Zierman all the way back. He shoots. And Arturo Cuevas putting the pressure on. Here's Rod Warner. The speed of Arturo Cuevas. Bill Sullivan with a shot. And it misses. Joe Delgado with it. Going the other way for John DeRose, who goes again the other way, as the Blackhawks love to play corner to corner here. Zierman back to the point for Joe Delgado, but it misses. Here's Craig Schuler with a shot. That one goes wide. Bill Sullivan. Now Arturo Cuevas chasing it. Where is it? Bill Sullivan into the corner. Delgado sends it back out. As we see Craig Schuler right in front of us. Cuevas threatening. Cuevas for Zierman. Backhand. Saved by Jerry Sullivan. Back out now for Bill Sullivan. He shoots. And Molinari with the save. Craig Schuler centering it. Shot. It's in the air. Joe Delgado. And it's over the line. Whoa! Wow, what a play. And the Demons are not done yet. Big pressure here by the Demons. As Craig Schuler, a big part of the action. A nice centering pass for Bill Sullivan. A nice save by Molinari. The ball was in the air. Delgado jumped up, got it with his hand, but it went the way he did not want it to go, towards that goal line, and it looks like it may have crossed the line. And just like that, the refs say yes, and it's a one-goal game, 5-4, with under 4 minutes to go here in the third period. John DeRose trying to get it past Gary Bayne. Gary Bayne sliding in to block that clearing attempt. DeRose will have to try again the other way. The Demons smelling the comeback. Cuevas trying to keep it going. Delgado, that shot is long. Big save by Sullivan. Gary Bayne bringing it up as they both barrel into the camera. Delgado chipping it ahead for Chris Zierman. He shoots. That one's stuffed by Marco. Scott Schuler centering it. Delgado has it. Now Molinari does. Sends it back out for DeRose, but will have a whistle. Now Delgado chasing it down as Marco sends it up for Gary Bayne. Delgado takes it from him. Gets around Marco. Goes around the net. And the net comes off. Fortunate moment there for the Demons as that net came off. Zierman with a shot now. That one goes a little wide and around the other way. And Zach Emerson really feeling it. Putting on a show of energy and speed here. DeRose on the draw, trying to get it out. Sullivan to himself for the shot. The rebound. Where is it? It's behind Molinari and Delgado. And I believe Zierman both there to stop the ball from crossing that line. Boy, it's a game of inches here. Shot for Cuevas. The rebound for Zierman does not go in. Shot by Bill Sullivan. The save in the air. And this time it comes straight back down for Joe Molinari. The Demons knocking on that door. One shot away. They just need it to be the right shot. Zierman centering that accidentally. But now he's got to move around Schuler. Can't collect, does. Rips the shot into Rod Warner. Zierman now trying to slow down Bill Sullivan, who runs it to John DeRose, trying to go the other way. Molinari has it. Delgado says, let me have it so I can ice it. All the way down now for Zierman. There's nobody there. He waits for some pressure, gets around one man, shoots, falls, shoots again, score! Wow, what action here. As the Demons pressing for that tying goal, Delgado saw it. All four players were up, so he threw it into the corner where Zierman could get it. It was him against Sullivan, and as he went to shoot, Sullivan was ready for a big shot, but Zierman fell, and instead it was a little shot, and it dribbles past Sullivan unexpectedly. And the Blackhawks with another goal. 2-goal lead here in the dying moments of the game. Scott Schuler now. As Zierman waits for him to send it up, it goes out of play. As we're here just about a minute to go. Arturo Cuevas. Scott Schuler sending it long for his brother Craig. Not sure what we're looking at right now, to be honest with you. As Joe Delgado takes it away from Craig Schuler, it looks like. Empty net now for the Demons. Zierman trying to center that. Bayne battling Zierman. Where is it? It's Craig Schuler. DeRose keeps it in. Craig Schuler with it here again. As Arturo Cuevas chases it down. Scott trying to send it up. Comes back down now for Joe Delgado. Shoots at the empty net. Empty net goal. And the Blackhawks, as the whistle blows, time expires. Oh, the Season 3 champions, winning Game 2 by the score of 7-4 over the Blue Demons. A battle of the two best teams in the Charlotte Hockey League this year. Wow, the Hawks with this victory are the first team in the 3-season history of the league to win the title twice. It's a return to the top for them, and they couldn't be happier. Great action today here in Game 2 as you take a look at the scoring summary. Chris Zierman really got things started with that beautiful pass for Matt Jacobson. And the Blackhawks, unlike the last game, were on their way. Then Joe Delgado walked in. He had the 5-hole there for him, but missed it. Jerry Sullivan made the save. Chris Zierman, while Jerry Sullivan was down, took the shot, but Sullivan really popped up fast. Another rebound. Dan Delgado was there. And suddenly, the Blackhawks with a 2-goal lead. Seeing goals from multiple players. Now it was Arturo Cuevas with a great pass back for John DeRose, who had enough time to stop it, tee it up, and put it straight in the net. Blackhawks were up 3-1. Then DeRose sent it up for Joe Delgado, who passed it across for Jacobson into an empty net. He ripped it. It was Matt Jacobson's second goal of the game, his second 2-goal game of the championship. And then, perhaps the most interesting sequence, Dan Delgado blocks DeMarco shot, comes in on the breakaway. Jerry Sullivan got big, stopped the shot cold. It went spinning out to his brother Bill Sullivan, which is exactly what Jerry would have wanted. And while Bill Sullivan was checking his options, deciding how to take out Joe Delgado, he got taken out by Dan Delgado. No call on the play. Joe Delgado then thought maybe he had a breakaway, but Craig Schuler stopped him there. Denied. Beautiful play here by Bill Sullivan. A mix of finesse and power. The toe drag, and then here's the power. Just shoves it through, and the sheer force became a goal for the Blue Demons. And again, the Bill Sullivan show was not done as he fired another shot. This one went in. It's one he didn't see go in. Everyone just believed it. So it was a goal, and the Demons were right there. Then Jerry Sullivan showing his sharp play of the day in goal. Big save there, point blank on Matt Jacobson. This shot here by John DeRose came out to Chris Zierman all alone, and then Jerry Sullivan with that fast glove, just like a frog going after a mosquito. And then Zierman again on the breakaway, made a good move to his backhand, but Jerry Sullivan stacking the pads. Marco Rodriguez trying to get in on some of the action here. Walked in alone, made the move to his backhand, and looks like it was probably bouncing in, and then Joe Delgado got it out of the air. Jerry Sullivan with a big save here on Arturo Cuevas. But the rebound came out to DeRose. He kept it in. Delgado knocked it out of the air. Somehow, when Chris Zierman takes a shot, it's going to come back off his foot. Right to DeRose. Jerry Sullivan picks it up late. Can't get over in time. Big goal here. As you see the anguish on Bill Sullivan. Bill Sullivan here. His stick being hooked a little bit by Dan Delgado. Chips this backhander dangerously over to the low corner. But Molinari with that save. And then getting it away from Marco Rodriguez. Marco Rodriguez on this play here. He had the breakaway. And just as he was about to make his move, Dan Delgado took him out. Which of course led to the penalty shot. Marco walking in decided he was going to go 5-hole, but Molinari dropped quicker than he probably expected, stopping that one cold. And then Schuler, Craig Schuler. Nice pass, centering pass perfectly for Bill Sullivan. Molinari with the save. Delgado jumped up. Got too many fingers on it maybe. And it appeared to cross the line, or it was about to cross the line. They called it a goal. The Blackhawks did not argue. The Demons loved every second of that. It was 5-4. It looked like the Demons were really coming back. Lots of pressure. But in that attempt to come back, every player was up. They sent it all the way back down now for Chris Zierman. And fortunately for the Blackhawks, Chris Zierman's shot angle changed. Jerry Sullivan was ready for something much bigger, and it was much less. And that was the action. Thank you so much for joining us here for the Season 3 Game 2 Championship. Our next game that we're going to feature from the archives will be the CHL tournament, featuring 4 different teams from 4 different cities in Southwest Florida. In the meantime, enjoy the Blackhawks celebration from all the way back in 1994 as recorded and reported by Celebrate.
How do you do this shit now?
Pop the cork, you dickhead.
See,
Chris
we have
Zierman.
skills. They don't.
Bring those skills down to Miami, Chris
How
Zierman.
come I can't
I
do
would
this?
if I didn't work. Now I have to work to get shoes.
Joe Delgado
Okay.
with almost a game-tying goal.
Yeah, really. Fuck that up, huh?
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
So how does it feel winning your second championship?
Better than winning the first.
Thank you.
Hey, don't we get paid?
Who's that phone?
Yeah?
I don't know.
You get a sip.
Oh, man. Oh,
Is everybody here?
I wanted to take you guys out for drinks. Is everybody old enough other than one?
Is anybody old enough?
I'm serious.
Where's my brother? Tony, tell my brother, come on!
Hurry up!
Is this everybody?
The Blackhawks clinched their second
Will
championship
you get
in
out
3
here?
seasons of the
Who
Port
cares how
Charlotte
you
League.
look? What's the matter with you, Arturo?
He looks beautiful.
All right, come on.
Ed Molinari stopping a penalty shot.
Come on,
I left my stick too, man.
I can't believe it.
Where are you going, man? I only got so much mobility here.
Is this everybody? Am I missing anybody? Come on, I can't count and I have no memory. No, that's it?
There's Danny, Arturo,
This is
Joe,
my fucking
John,
team, everybody.
Joe.
We played
Chris,
hard
and
all
Matt.
year, Sal. Show everybody who we got here.
I got everybody.
You got everybody?
Stiff, the captain.
Did everybody sweat
Can we
real
go get
good?
the hoochies in my
Is everybody wet?
You guys might have earned some hoochies here.
So I guess you're not drinking it.
No, I don't like beer.
Come on.
Drink it, you stiff.
God damn.
All right, now say so.
Shit.
Come on.
over here.
Joe, it smells like...
Well, that's it.
Now if we get a DUI.
Thanks a lot, John.
I'm only 19.
Everybody, come on, let's go. Let's get together for a team shot here.
I'm turning us into Collier County Police.
Let's go. Let's go. Ouch, my fucking elbow. Where's John? He's right there. You got us all? Everybody stick out your tongues. Number one. Come on. All right, let's go.
God damn, we get pulled over.